Be getting back into Mass Effect here. Now we are going to be jumping around quite a bit tonight. It's a Mass Effect night, so we kind of jump around between games. So we'll get an episode of this one in here, and then we'll be jumping to Madden 24 back here, college football, Cincinnati Bearcats. But these episodes are going to be a bit lengthier due to I'm trying to really get through this Citadel stuff. You'll see what I mean in a second. It's going to take a while here. But first we have to talk to the crew. We got to talk to our people. Which I thought the doc would be in here, but apparently not. She might be out here.
Hey,
Alright.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Alright.
I think
Don't
you're
worry
gonna
about
fit in
it.
here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Got Kaden over there. Alright, so she a little apprehensive about joining the crew here, but it's all good.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
That's it, man.
Glad to see you're
You
okay.
ain't got nothing to say, buddy? Come on, Caden. My lieutenant, you're supposed to talk to me, man. All good. We don't have to talk. Captain Anderson. Hello there.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Alright, my fault. My fault, coach. We ain't ready for that yet. We got things we gotta do. We gotta go down. I don't think there's anyone to talk to down here yet. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, there's a lot to do down here.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not
Probably not gonna
necessarily
do
a bad
this
thing.
yet, because we don't need
as
it.
long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the
Oh, okay.
licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the
Okay.
best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can.
We're
Check
gonna
back
do a
often.
big one.
I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Yeah, so he has some decent stuff in here, but we're going to, we're not gonna get anything from him yet. And this is his lockers. So I can do specific things, give them new weapons. But it looks like we have all the same weapons here. I need to make sure my weapons are right before I give them stuff. Hold up. Where's my locker at? That might actually be upstairs. Am I able to go in the locker from... No. I think it's somewhere on the ship. It's just not showing up right now. But this is, we can handle that. Engineer items. Alright, you ain't got nothing to say? Got some codex information there. What's on the other side of here? I think I saw another. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I just didn't notice it when I went in there. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. If I have multiple, I have no problem giving it to them. Dang it. Oh, we got plenty of these and they're better than what they got. I'll see if my boy Kaden needs a shotgun there. Let's see. Alright, we'll leave that alone. He already has the Avenger. The Reaper's technically a better sniper there. Go ahead and give him the Avenger. I think his is probably a little bit better there. Alright. Enough wasting time. It's not really waste time, but still. Alright, let's go upstairs. Wait a minute. I'm trying to remember the layout of this ship. Okay, so this is like... Oh. There she is. She's hiding in the corner.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Fair enough.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Okay, loyalty to the people.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Good to know.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of
That's not good.
complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
That's crazy.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
That's like when you
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
read the fine print on something. They're like, might cause death and serious bodily injury. Like, what? Why would I want this then? These lockers. Ah, here's mine. Oh. At least I thought it was mine. Never mind. Alright, up the stairs. Let's talk to Navigator Presley. See if he still hates Tyrians. I saw something else, like a nav manual or something. Yeah, there you go.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Alright. Think these are the other side of the stairs. They are. Alright, let's go talk to Joker. My boy.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
On the Citadel.
This is an outrage!
Nice little place.
The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres.
That's
the mission
crazy.
on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Facts. Alright, we got some upgrades to go in here. He started on his first aid. Just wanted to get everything set up that he can unlock at least. And then let's go 1 and 2. Each of his top 3 here. Alright. Give her a soldier upgrade, increases her health and how fast it regenerates. Let's work on her offensive abilities there. We'll work on defense a little bit next time. And I don't have any points. I guess we can,
The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari Republics, the Turian Hierarchy, and the Solarian Union.
There you go. If you wanna listen or read that.
Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy and create mass effect field. Element 0 can increase or decrease the mass of a Omni tools are handheld devices that combine a computer microframe.
There you go. And this is... What else is new? Oh, secondary. There's that. There is that. I think this is on the last one. There we go. And a mission, you have to prove to the Council that Saren, one of their Spectre agents, has gone rogue. Just gotta go to the tower. Alright, let's see what y'all have to say. Nothing, got it. I just saw an easy decryption, there we go. Alliance patrol request. I think that's a mission. Go to the Hydra system in the Argos Rogue cluster and investigate. Okay. Let's go through this door here.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right.
Poor guy.
I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I
Big
am
elephant guy.
Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Shut up.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Yeah, shout out to this. I guess the
Tell me more about your
Elcor.
species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Alright. Tell me about your
the
history.
and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Cool.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Din?
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Why you say it like that?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Now you gonna tell me.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Alright.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status.
That is crazy.
Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
So they literally trade each other.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Interesting.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
We ain't even in the Council.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Alright.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Why are you so
You seem
mad?
to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Bolus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We
That's
still have
crazy.
no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
That man really said, "Why, yes, that's true, but irrelevant."
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Hello
What about
there,
you?
human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you?
Yeah.
This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Alright.
Strained greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem.
I just wanted to see what he would say with that other
Suffice
option
it to
there.
say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Alright.
Good luck with your problem.
Thanks.
I will help him. But I wasn't about to listen to that entire conversation point again. I just want to hear that one part. So I think this is the human ambassador room, which is where we were right before I went in there. So let's go downstairs.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Savina.
Yeah, but that L4 is getting finessed. That's what we found out. Well, we don't know what this person did, but he said they compromised me as a diplomat. I'm like, so in other words, they exposed some crazy thing that you did.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Sephiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Clearly they were busy. Let's see what's on this side.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
That's nice.
Human, delighted welcome. It is good to meet you. Ah, you humans are a wonderful sight.
The Elcor kind of funny. Just the way they talk, they say the emotion they're gonna say the sentence in, and then they say it.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie.
That's
Is that the
crazy.
right expression?
No, it's not.
Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind.
Mm.
Not yet. You humans are eager
Okay,
to take all the
that's
power
reasonable.
you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't
Dirty
abide any
jobs.
organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Okay.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do.
Fair
We do
enough.
our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Fair enough.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, seems like a pretty reasonable dude. Got a computer we can hack into. Very nice. That was extremely easy. My message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together, we must build our own new world. Come join us in the Hawking Zeta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Okay. Keep clicking the wrong button there. So we're starting to build up a few side missions here. That's what these are. Which is why you have to go around the Citadel. You gotta, and this, it's not a short process. So that's part of the reason why I'm especially breaking up the episodes.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she would. She'd be tossed at the nearest
Hmm.
airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
That's crazy.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
Poor guy.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I
Yeah,
can do for you?
Private, shut up.
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
Exposed.
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it.
Got him.
It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is. Commander, good to see you again.
Chill, bro. It ain't that serious. There's somewhere we can go there. Let's
Hello,
talk to this
Commander.
man.
Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Yes.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies,
Yes, I have
you can
now.
try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
There's probably a lot of gangs there at the Cora's Den one.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Appreciate it, homie.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Alright. Fluffy too. Alright, we have completed our investigation and up here, I think. Later we'll have to come back over here. We were in here. This, I think, is gonna take us downstairs, and I think this is Executive Palin's office. Yep. Alright, cool. We have cleared out the embassy. Chances are I'll probably start making my way to the Citadel Tower.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous
You're a
guidance
programmer.
at predetermined
Got it.
locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are
Let's
the
go,
embassies
too.
of the various Citadel races,
Cause
along
I'd be
with
forgetting.
CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC
Already talked to
headquarters
him.
just across the lobby.
Appreciate it, though.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384
complaining.
galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy.
Okay, so that's why
the
they're mad.
Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space.
Aren't they a
They
lot of people?
established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations.
That's crazy.
The
They really
embassies
said,
allow lesser species to
y'all
have
are
a voice on the
trash.
Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
They said, we don't actually care.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
one more here.
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Alright, well, you're useless to me then.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
I probably won't, but it's all good. Alright, so we need to go to the Citadel Towers. We are going to go there. I just need to make sure I make it to all the other locations. Let me put my gun away. I'm trying to remember how to pull up my map. Let's not throw grenades. Where the heck is my map at? Oh, I'm slow. It's in here. This is as far back as I could go. That sucks. Yes, as you can see, there is a lot of areas we have to hit. Luckily, we've already gotten through all these areas here. So, we're going to take this way, go all the way down to the Citadel Tower, and then we'll hit this area here, and then we'll go down here and get everything here. So, there is a lot. And that's why... Oh, my bad. That's why this takes so long.
I think we got him, Commander.
There's rapid transit, but I'm not using that simply because there's side missions everywhere. You know what? Let's go down here real quick. So I think this is just a small little area. There may not even be any missions down here right now, so typically missions pop up all over the map. I don't want to go in there yet though. So I think this is the way. Yep, okay, so all that's left in this area is to go down to the Citadel Tower. Or the CSEC Tower. So cool. We've cleared this area out, and that's where we're gonna head once I clear out the Citadel Tower area. We're slowly making our way down here. And the reason I'm gonna just kind of hit the, is this? No, that's the wards. Okay. Let's check the map real quick. So we just gotta keep going this way. Cool. Alright. And we'll hit this area again after the meeting, because I think the more side missions pop up after this little meeting down here, so then we can max out the area.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
That's crazy. Alright, that is the tower. Don't think there's anything over here. But then that's gonna go over to the other area, the financial area. So let's go ahead and get in here real quick.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't.
So she hates politicians, reasonably so. They're trash. All of them.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Oh, sweet.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Perhaps.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Alright, my fault, I won't. Keep her down there.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
Not so sure. You're making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right. Though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
That's crazy. They said, I can't understand you, I don't like you. Don't believe there's anything else in here too pressing right now. Never mind.
I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander? Commander?
Oh, okay. You don't want to talk to me right now? Let's see. Typically, if you see something like that, they're going to have a side mission at some point, which does help.
The hearing's
Captain?
already started. Come on.
My fault, I was exploring.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Yeah, that's how you shot him.
You always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
Yeah, that was you.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
True.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council
Yeah, I'll
forever.
find some proof.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now?
That's a fair point.
My innocence against this kind of testimony.
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Oh, they didn't like that answer.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting
Justice wasn't served for Nihilus, though. Little creep. Can't even be here in person.
Bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Okay.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we can find him?
Let's go talk to him.
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Nah, let the captain know.
This investigation.
He's my leader.
I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some
All
business.
right.
Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den.
Cool.
It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Alright. Oh, damn.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Alright.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us.
They need a yes
I
man.
understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests, too.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force.
Still corrupt, though.
Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Yeah, get him out of there.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
That sucks.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They are the Council's personal police.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue? Like Saren?
Technically, they
It
can't.
doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Nice.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Alright.
Tell me more about the
And the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Alright, sweet.
Good luck,
So
Shepard.
he's just an information
I'll be over in the
guy.
ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Cool, I'll slide back over there in a little bit. I think this is... The heck am I? Got me lost out here. Let's go down the stairs. Ah, okay. What are you hawing?
This is it. The very heart of the Citadel. The pinnacle of galactic power. Kinda makes your head spin if you think about it too much.
I'll stop thinking about it.
All these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
Okay. Good point.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the Keeper.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Huh?
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
Dang, actually chill.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, Bo?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Alright.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Alright, let's go back up here, because I know there was one back here. There may be one on the other side as well. And I'm gonna just do them as I find them. I'm gonna find a lot of them early, so... Because I'm gonna be running around the Citadel, so... Another reason we have to go back over to the other area, the embassies. Alright, nothing over here. I gotta scan the one he was working on too. I know there's another one down here somewhere. I can't remember where I saw it. I think it was in one of these little areas. But let me run across here real quick, see if I can talk to this dude.
No, I haven't spoken to him before. This is the first time I've requested requested an audience.
Commander?
Nope, not yet. There it is. So unfortunately, I'll have to keep coming up here until I can get his little side mission that I'm pretty sure he has. I thought there's another keeper over here, though. Yeah, there sure was. There's like 4 of them up here. That's... How many are there total? There's 20. We already found 4, and I know where plenty of the other ones are, so we're gonna go ahead and, well, hold on, let me go through here real quick.
The Asari, the second species to join the Citadel, the Solari. 50,000 years ago, the Prothean...
We did that one.
The Elcor. When the Asari discovered the Citadel, they also... The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy. The Elcor are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world.
There we go. Technology.
A virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software.
There we go. Slide over to secondary. We just got what's in here. Alright, so y'all can read that when you want. Oh, I didn't even notice I had if you want, I meant. Alright, boosts accuracy by 60%, increases damage by 25%, increases headshot damage by 50%. We'll go one into intimidate here. Let's go assault training. That one's only at... We'll also go here. And then we can go here. Adrenaline burst. And either throw or warp. Let's go warp here because we can unlock barrier once we get that knocked out. Hold up, we ain't done though. We got these two. So let's go with his first aid and his sentinel. Then we'll go 2 into his decryption to unlock electronics. Keep forgetting I got more squad mates. Go there and there. We'll also go marksman and then shield boost. Perfect. So we do have some more missions popping up here. Now we have 3 main missions. So an agent for the Shadow Broker named Barlavon might be able to provide you with more information about Saren. Head of the Bank Financial District and speak with him. Go to Core's Den to speak with Harkin to find out where Gariskin might be. And we need to find proof that connects Saren to the Geth. So let's save this one here. And this is going to be the end of this episode. We're going to be completing the exploration of the Citadel in the next one. But who dey to all you Bounce fans out there. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.